Oh, 8? Yeah.
7 because we had 5.5.
7 of No, I thought 7 was last week.
It's
I
a
had
week.
it was week 6 last
Look,
week
it's
after
been over
5.5.
2 months, guys.
Whatever.
It is like week 7 or 8 or something.
Splatoon will
It's a number.
splatter your
It's a week-
expectations
it's
with
a
all
whole-
new content updates.
It's like we're in like day 6 of the campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah. And important thing is that this is Apocalypse World. Let's get that out there. And in Apocalypse World, everything's changing. And this week, we get to figure out how the status quo is going to be, how it's going to end up in the tower, because we have Rodney Earl, who's died and come back to life. We have Iris, who is the perpetrator of that death. We have Leon, who was just out getting some pizza. We have Setter, who has to be docked nobody. And we have Saffron, who has her own dealings with the ball. And we may see 1 or 2 new faces this session as well. So we can look forward to that. So, friends, you've made it back to the tower.
X.
Before we have
Oh,
our
God,
friend
God.
Leon enter, where is everybody? Set the stage for me.
Don't we have
It's
to
not my
highlight?
job, it's yours.
Yeah,
Oh,
highlight.
God!
There's
damn
lots of stuff to do before we even start, Jeff.
And we got to do hex for
Like-
the new characters too.
Yeah.
Like highlighting, and I have wealth.
God,
It's crazy.
I hate this. Hate you all. Start from the bottom of the list for one. Setter.
yeah,
Who was the
and I
highest
have-
hex with Setter? I'm sorry, guys. Somebody needs to make a list for me because apparently I can't remember. I had a list 1 week, and that's the only week everything went well.
Yeah, I have a 0 with Setter.
Shut up, demon.
I have a 2.
I have a 3.
Nice.
I will say that Setter is gonna need to be sharp.
So that way she can talk Earl down. Things would have gone better.
Okay, you're going with Sharp? I'm going with, Hot for the same reason. You might need to manipulate some people this session to get what you want.
These are the stats I had when I got 12 experience points in one session.
Yeah.
Screw you, Twitch. Stop telling me I can't send messages.
I should have chat open. If anything interesting happens in chat, let me know. But I'm
What's
too
my-
lazy.
My chat isn't even
Um,
loaded for some reason. I gotta refresh my dashboard.
Leon. What is the highest hex with Leon?
Plus 3.
I have 1.
Plus 3.
Oh, I have 2 characters.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I don't remember what Saffron has with me.
A 0.
Ah,
Started as a -1, but she got 1 last week.
yeah.
So, who's the highest?
Me and Iris.
Okay.
Okay, make a choice. You two? Partners in crime.
All right, 1 sec. Let me permit you, and then you can post it.
I mean, Leon's pretty weird, right, Iris?
Yeah. Yeah. So I need to get advice for all this shit going down.
All right, thank you. Most
You
useful stat.
guys. And I do like you being weird, to be honest. I also want to see. I really like seeing Leon hard because it's really entertaining, but I'm not gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with Sharp.
Ooh, fun. This is where I got all my XP from. Was weird and sharp. That was that session.
Read everyone.
Yep. I'm not even good at reading. I just did it a lot.
Okay, Iris.
I have a 3. Actually, Setter and Saffron both have 3s.
So Seth, make a choose. Make a choose. Yes, I English.
I am going to do weird.
And I'm gonna go with
Yeah.
cool. The Earl King.
Two.
I have zeros and ones.
With Earl, I have a 1 with Earl. I do still have to do Hex for the new character, though.
Yeah.
But we can do that later.
Then I want Earl to be sharp.
That's a good choice. Thank you.
Sharp.
Yeah.
And hot, because we never see her all hot.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Cash.
Yeah,
Rip
'cause
Cash.
Cash is
Earl
going to
is-
show up today.
Earl is totally gonna start seducing people so he can get experience. Yeah, that's gonna happen. No.
Setter totally has stuff for Cash to do.
Okay, so
So does Iris.
Saffron.
Yeah, he knows Saffron.
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 Saffron, I have +3.
Sethron Yen, right? Yen? Is that the last time?
Yeah, I just kind of threw it together, but yeah.
I like it. So who's the highest tax?
It's
I have
just totally
have
Irish
a
with
2.
3.
You have a 3.
I have a 2.
I was just
Let's go with hot, just because, the only hot character we have. Actually, no, I think we have
We have a Skinner coming, too.
and
Yeah, that's what-
sharp. Hot and sharp, please.
That is easy. It is the same for both of them.
Okay, should we do Hex for new characters? Let me just open up the proper PDFs. Great, and you open 2 PDFs, you guys.
I've got
You
mine
just-
open, and I already did Hex with myself, so.
Good choice. Okay.
You don't get Hex with Leon.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's 0 anyway,
That-
so whatever.
Yeah, it doesn't get tracked.
Why
You
not?
don't count.
And
So
that's just the
Because then
rules.
you'd be just farming off yourself.
True.
It's a mechanical thing, man.
Hmm.
I didn't know, man.
So,
What do you got? What are you? Faceless?
Faceless. So yes, one of you guys help me do something terrible.
Oh, goody.
Could be Iris, because, she can basically rewrite people.
I think.
Setter has a torture basement morgue of death and masochism.
Yeah.
Is it still
Terrible
called that
pizza.
on the map?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I think that Iris was once kind and unafraid towards me. So. Does that make sense, Iris?
Yeah. Hell, she'd probably be still unafraid of you.
Yeah. So I'm putting a 3 for Iris.
Okay.
And one of
Which
them.
means
One of them is pretty. I'm
Who's
gonna
pretty?
say Saffron is pretty.
Fair.
Yay. So what does she got?
So I get a 1 with Saffron, and then whatever you get. Oh wait, no. That's for what I get from you guys. So I get whatever you say +1. Iris, I got to ignore what she said and get +3. So whoever
damn.
no, yeah. So whoever helped me do something terrible gets +2, and everyone else gets +1.
Okay. You are Trench.
I am Trench.
So it is either Earl or Setter, right?
It's just somebody help me do something terrible. It could be any of them, because the other stuff was stuff on my turn.
Oh yeah. So who helped our Faceless do something terrible?
Well, what's this guy's deal? Has he always been in town?
Not always, but he's been in town for a long time now. He's kind of been in the underbelly with the gangs for most of it.
Oh, that reminds me of an important question. That I haven't asked Saffron, and then I should ask you. How old is Saffron, first of all? Like, was she around before, in the before times, or not?
don't think so. She's probably like Leon's age.
Okay. And Trench, was he around in the before times?
He was young when it happened, like a grade schooler when the
Okay,
apocalypse
cool.
went down.
Okay, cool. Sorry, go ahead. Continue. Sorry to interrupt. So, who did something terrible?
Nah, it's not Earl.
Iris,
man.
would you do it for the right money?
Hell yeah. Unless it involved kids. So,
It
yeah.
didn't involve kids.
Okay, then.
So, Iris, you get a +2, and everyone else gets a +1.
Nice. You'll have to flesh out what that is between the two of you. How that went down.
So
Um,
then, what do I get from Saffron, Earl, and Setter? Because Iris, I just get a +3 with you.
You get -1 from Setter and +1 from Saffron.
Oh, yay. So, 2 from Saffron and a -1 from Setter.
Yeah. And you get a +1 from Earl.
+1 from Earl. Cool.
So, Rodney, do we want to do your character?
I mean, we can do it to get out of the way. She might not show up this session, but
Fair. So, who is she?
she goes by the Orchid. She's a Skinner. I think she showed up in town like sometime maybe 20 years ago and has been like going between Millions and Braces people, doing things for them.
Okay. Cool.
So,
Walk through Hex.
let me bring up the Skinner. The Skinner. Oh yeah, it's online. Forget. So, Hex. One of them is my friend. Saffron's my friend.
Cool. So what is that?
Get +2. Everyone else gets 0.
Do I have a what?
Oh, that was straightforward.
I don't
Cool.
have the first book. I only have the second and
So
third.
those are our two new friends, and we'll see
I got the
them.
first book out of the Rainbow Lake Library.
One of them probably this session, and one of them maybe this session. We'll see how it goes, yep. So,
Go ahead. Bye.
wealth.
You still have all the
Before
Narnia
I-
books.
Get ahead of myself again. Earl, what do you do? What do you got to roll for wealth?
What I always roll.
Then go.
Oh, I'm super great.
Huh?
So, hold on. I need to... Does anybody have a page
First
number
book?
the move wealth is on?
You gotta read the first book.
It's in
Check it
the
out.
Hardholder playbook.
Oh, it's in the hard.
50
Go to the library and check it out.
something.
When
58.
you're done with your stuff in class one day, ask if you can go to the library and go to the
Okay.
library.
If your hold is secure and well plus 10,
Check it out.
you have a surplus at hand and available for the needs of the session. Cool. You have money.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I don't suppose I get to do moonlighting.
What moonlighting do you have?
I have professional work, or like technical work, which is just doctoring.
Okay.
And then, did I decide on the second one
I don't know if you
last
did.
time? No, I thought I kind of like was talking it over with someone, and we'd maybe. No, I don't think I picked on the second one.
I think
Oh.
you brought up scavenging when we were at.
Oh
Ellis.
yeah, that's right. I was saying that I'd be available to help do like more like supplies,
Okay.
running, stuff like that.
So, I guess you tell me, has there been someone who's come into your care that we haven't seen? Hasn't been relevant for whatever reason? Do you have someone under your care currently?
Oh, that's a good way we could do it.
I mean, that's how we'll know, right? Because it's, I mean, if we have